Yeah.
When Petey was here, Petey was an artist who signed to a label. I'd try to link with him and be like, hey man, I got these beats, which I did, and I showed him these beats, and he was like, all right, one of them's hot. He picks one of them, he chooses, he records the entire song for it. That's a placement for me. So now when I go to sell a beat, I can raise my price. Like, oh, Petey's on one of my beats. I got Shiz on one of my beats. Oh, I got Shiz on one of my beats. I got Gutter on one of my beats. I got Gutters on my beats. The price can continue to go up. So that's how I gain more money, by getting placements. And also getting recognition. And also it makes me smile when I listen to the radio and I hear my own tracks played by my favorite DJs.
Like DJ Big Mark.
Like DJ Big Mark. DJ Big Ant. Everybody plays.
Man, Big Mark, you ain't interesting. That's my man, yo. Say that's my $100,000, yo. I fool with DJ Big Mark. That's my homie right there. But yeah, man, yo, that's what's up, man. Matter of fact, is there I know this is some shout outs or somebody, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody that's listening right now.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure they all sleep. They got work in the morning. But, shouts out to my girl, my mom, my pop, my Mark, Aunt, Dad, G.
He probably said, "Way to go, boy! Way to go, boy! Way to go, sons!"
The list can go on, but everybody knows it's all love when I come through.
Hey, man. And that's what it is. That's what it is, man. Ice in the building. And actually, Ice is going. Ice, you gonna stick around? Actually, cause we're gonna talk to Marty J. Then I'm gonna get both y'all's opinion about some serious topics that's going on. Right. We're not just musicians. So we are human beings at the end of the day. And I do wanna tackle something right quick.
Ain't that a fact?
All right. We're gonna keep your mic on too. Now, we have another young man in the building. You know what I'm saying? Another up and coming, I should say, R&B, inspirational. If you want to put that collabo together, you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you. I'm gonna you to introduce yourself to the world. You know what I'm saying. So go ahead and state your name, player.
My name is Marty J. And as you mentioned, Mr. Jonteez.
Appreciate it, sir.
I am an inspirational / R&B artist, and I know that's like kind of controversial, because you look at the kind of things that is in the industry today. You think of inspirational and R&B, how can that possibly be?
Right.
But to me, at the end of the day, music is music, and one of one of my examples and role models is what is her name? Kelly Price. She made the transition from inspirational to R&B, and she did it successfully. So if she can do it, you know what I mean, as a male artist, I'm sure that I can do it. Right. So I don't want people to get so caught up in their feelings and their thoughts, but to rather be open-minded and understand that at the end of the day, music is music, and it is a vehicle that can be used as good or bad. But in my case, it's going to be used for good because it's inspirational. R&B, I like Boyz II Men and other.
Yeah, that's inspirational.
Yeah,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that '90s era of music. You know what I mean?
Damn,
Men Condition.
Yes.
All them. That's me right there. I really like that sound. So that's when I'm talking about R&B. That's kind of my feel. Also some of the recent artists and things like Usher and so on and so forth. There's gonna be some nice stuff coming up.
Yeah, it's funny because I remember, man, I don't know why I remember this. I don't know why I remember such the craziest things. I mean, I remember I was like, it was like in '93, '94. I think it was like '92, '93. I mean, I remember I was talking to my aunt. My aunt sings. She sings in the choir and whatnot. I remember it was Sounds of Blackness song. And I forgot which song it was. And I was like, hey, Amy, I said, is this gospel? Like, is this like, because at that time, she was like, no, it's more like inspirational. Like, I mean, it's not really talking about, God, but it's just talking about really uplifting yourself. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to, uplift yourself, like, let you know that, there's hope, there's, don't get down on yourself, the good things about to come.
Right.
And I was just like, darn, like, now it makes sense, that, that you mentioned that.
Just for people's knowledge, that song is Be Optimistic.
Oh,
right though.
and see, that's my DJ Big Mark. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mark. I was trying to find out that title. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was on House Party 2. House Party 2. Actually, I was just watching that not too long ago. Anyway, Now Marty J. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now where actually from? You know what I'm saying? What's your?
I'm a Delaware native. To
Yes,
be
sir.
honest, many people know me as Maurice J. Keys, but I'm formally known as professionally. My artist name is Mari J. They know me because I've been singing since the age of 3. I was raised up in a church like all my life. Um, and I was growing up and I was singing all over the place. I mean, I've traveled the world and I've been to many places, and I thank God for that opportunity. And not to toot my own horn, but just to let people know who I am and give them a little bit of a refresher. I've done some work with Shirley Caesar, who used to sing with the Caravans back in the day.
You just work with Shirley Caesar?
I sang for her. I was even featured on one of her projects, but it's never been released. It's never been
legendary.
released.
I see some stuff you don't know about,
Yeah,
man.
in Raleigh,
Right.
North Carolina. I've been to the Apollo. I got a chance to meet Ray Shue and the crew. He has since then went on to bigger and better things. He's now doing the BET Awards. As the master headband.
Yeah, like the music director. Yeah.
So I got a chance to meet him, and he's played behind me before. I even made it all the way up to Super Top Dog Night. So those of you who have been to the Apollo, you've been contested, and you've gotten in kind of deep, what Super Top Dog Night is and things of that nature, and that landed me to Apollo Kids. And I was about to do that, but unfortunately, I think my nerves got the best of me, and I backed out at the last minute. But actually, the show itself folded because not enough funding or something, things of that nature. So I've been places. So.
I didn't know Apollo Kids had like a funding issue.
I'm sorry, Apollo Teens. My
Apollo
bad.
Teens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I stand to be corrected. Apollo Teens. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, what was just? I mean, you said that you was actually you sung with the legendary Shirley Caesar.
Yes.
And she's just an icon in itself. I mean, not just in gospel music, not just in gospel music, just in music, just in general.
Right.
I mean, what was that just being around her? I mean, just what was it like just being around her? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what was that feeling like?
Wow.
If you remember.
It felt good for one. Anytime that you're around someone of great stature, someone that is respected, there's a lot that I learned from her. It was good to be around her because she was like a mentor, and even till this day, she's a mentor to me. It was just very nice. Like, it was I wish there was more that I could say, but I mean, it was just an honor to be around her. She took me places with her. I actually stayed in her mansion down in Raleigh, North Carolina, and that experience was just as rewarding. And the reason why I was down there was for, like I mentioned earlier, it was a live recording that was being held at one of the hotels, and I was down there to stay a few days. And while I was down there, we went over some practices with the choir and musicians and whatnot. But it was definitely a rewarding experience, to say the least.
Now, which artists would you just love to work with? I mean, or any producers that you just love to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. J. Moss. He's from the he's in relation to Karen Clark Sheard, J. Drew Sheard, and the legendary Clark family. It would be an honor and a pleasure to work with J. Moss. I really admire him. He's a great showman and producer and singer, and he plays those keys like he does chords like you wouldn't believe. And he's well known, so it would be an honor to work with him.
Wow. Now, from the like I say, you just said that you've been traveling around the world. You've been working with legendary people, great producers and so forth. How tough? I mean, is it like this? Is the grind the same as, like, for example, just what Ice is doing? Just with like in more hip hop, but in same thing, you're more inspirational. I'm saying music. I know music's music. I'm saying, but it's two different categories. But I mean, is the grind still the same? Because I mean, I know